Flat rides are found at both fairs and theme parks and feature spins, drops and tumbles. Today I'm going to be counting down my top 5. My number 5 is the Huss Breakdance. This is a video of the one on South Pier in Blackpool, and I just think that all the different spins on them makes for a great ride. You know, the way that they spin it's not controlled at all, but the way that they spin, it banks round, so it is very comfortable. You get a fast, intense spin, and it does give you some good force, and usually, especially when they're on the fair, you do get a good long ride on them. The only reason why this isn't coming in higher is because it isn't the most thrilling thing in the world, but nevertheless, I do still enjoy it. Number 4 is an absolute classic, and definitely the oldest ride on this list, and that is of course the Enterprise. I think that these rides, the spin, especially on the ones that are more intense and let you go upside down, are absolutely brilliant. I love that feeling when you're just flying through the air and going upside down without having to have any proper restraint holding you in. When you're just in that cage without anything actually against you, I think the force in it is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, definitely a well-deserved 4th place. Number 3 is probably one of the most mental rides I've ever been on, and that is the Mondial Top Scan. Now these rides, I actually went on my first ever one at a local fun fair a few weeks ago, and obviously it's a very appealing ride to the eye with all the light flashing and the way it spins and all that, but oh my god, I nearly passed out on it. It's that intense. It flips you in every direction possible. I mean, honestly, you know, spinning and going upside down and all that, you know, it doesn't normally really bother me that much, whereas this, oh my god, I felt like I was about to throw my tea up when I got off it, but nevertheless, it is a very exciting ride and I do enjoy it. Now, coming in number 2 are definitely drop towers. I love that feeling you get in your stomach as you drop down, and I do enjoy the anticipation at the top, waiting to be dropped. Now, this is footage of the one from Paulton's Park. Most drop towers I enjoy are slightly higher than this, slightly more forceful. Not saying I don't enjoy this one, but the ones that make my list, the ones I'm meaning by this, are probably a bit more intense than this, but this was the best video that I had. I just love that feeling, especially on Venom at West Midlands Safari Park. Stuck at the top, and all of a sudden you're down in the blink of an eye, but oh my god, the force to it is absolutely brilliant and is definitely very exciting. I think that they don't necessarily need to be very tall to be good, but I think that what's most important about drop towers is the force on them, because if you just drop down very slowly and you know there's not much to it, then it's not enjoyable. But if you go down with a whack, then that's what makes it a fun ride, not the height to it. But of course, the taller, the more scary. My favourite flat rides are, without any doubt, KMG Afterburners. Now, these rides, they spin like mad, they go flying through the air, and that feeling when you get right up to the top is absolutely brilliant. The force on these as you're just throttling around is absolutely brilliant. You know, this ride, which you can see now, is the Eagle's Claw from Lightwater Valley, and that is my number 1 flat ride in the world. I just think that, especially when they're actually operating manually, you know, they do make them go especially more intense than the actual, you know, set normal system like they do on Vortex at Fort Park. So Vortex was good at Fort Park, but this is why it's my number 1 flat ride, the Eagle's Claw. That ride, if you haven't been to Lightwater Valley, it is worth going just for that one ride. Forget the fact that they do also have Europe's longest roller coaster there, which is absolutely brilliant too. Yeah, awesome ride. You should definitely go and try it. So thank you very much for watching today's video. As I said, with Festive Park Jack, I'm trying to get as many videos on as I can to try and catch up and have 25 on by Christmas Day. Whether or not I will, I'm not sure, but I'm going to try my best. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.